Welcome to another episode of Let's Stick a Scope, where we can see what's going on inside the lock. And this is a EuroSpec Easi-T. It's a 9-step key, and if I turn this key and open the lock, totally withdraw the bolt and put it back again, you can see the key there interacting with the lever pack. What you'll notice about those levers is they're tapered at the bottom. This gives them better key control, because you can see there's a lot of slop in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a go at picking this. And this lock has one lever that has anti-pick, and that's the highest lift lever. And you can actually detect that by looking at the lock itself. The inside of the lock, you can see that the second lever in is the lever that actually needs the highest lift. So let's pop the pick in. There we go. This is the new GJ Locks universal gauge curtain pick, and you can see at the bottom there the pick wire moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the tension, and I'm just going to start lifting the levers. At the top of the picture of the internals, you can actually see the bolt stump, and what I'm doing is I'm just cycling through these, lifting these up one at a time, and just trying to see if I can get anything to bind. Because of the tapered lever bellies, you can see that the pick doesn't always necessarily land on one lever in isolation. So you can see at the moment not a lot's happening here. We're not actually getting a lot of binding going on. That's typical. We've just got to work our way backwards and forwards through this lock one at a time. So there's 4, 3, 2 is bound. There's 1. Let's go back to 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back again. So 1 was slightly bound. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is sitting on the curtain, so I have to corkscrew underneath that each time. So now I'm starting to feel even more movement on this bolt, and there we go. What's happened now is I've managed to put this lock into anti-pick. So if you look, lever 1's tapping, 3 is tapping, 4 is tapping, 5 is tapping. If we go to lever 2, you can see lever 2 is not lined up with the bolt stump, and it's not moving at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the pick underneath there and give it a little wobble while I back the tension off. And what's going to happen is when the tension's backed off suitably, that should lift up to the true gate on that lever. So you can see it's just starting to move now. I'm just backing the bolt stump off very slowly, nudging that up, and there we go. So that's now gone up to its true gate. You can see other levers have dropped. That's not uncommon, so we just need to go through those and tickle those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then corkscrew under 5. Not ready to set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, corkscrew under 5, and we got the lock. There we go. So we've picked it, and you can see all the levers there lined up with the bolt stump. So that is a EuroSpec going into anti-pick, being picked out and then being opened, and seeing what's going on inside.